Okay folks, thanks very much for joining us today. Nice to see you here, and hopefully you are, well, I see the sun shining now outside, so that's lovely to see as well. Do appreciate you coming along. Jordan Sivright is my name, and my role is simply to help you on your home buying journeys today, but I do have a wonderful team to assist me in doing so. Gemma, she's sitting beside me here. Robin's unable to step in today, so Gemma covers all of the technology here in our auction room, everything from the slides behind me to, if you're watching on the live stream, that of course has been controlled up here at our control panel, but it is lovely to have you as well with us. If you see me glancing at the ceiling there, I am looking straight into the camera. Don't worry, it's on me, not you, so nobody had to go and do their full face of makeup or anything like that, just me obviously. There's still a little bit of work to do by the looks. But I've got a wonderful team here to support me as far as what I call my expert negotiators, Grant, Jill, Craig and Megan. They are, like I say, expert negotiators here within our company, or managers within the company in fact. Now where they step into the conversation is exactly that. If we need perhaps a little bit more conversation. Let's say there's some bidding from the floor that's at a level that I'm not quite permitted to sell the property to you, but I'm allowed to at least entertain a conversation. Well, that would be with one of these wonderful people here. I'm going to stay in here and continue on with the auctions, but I'll let you have a conversation, see if we can get you across the line on each individual property there. That should all become nice and clear to you as we progress. But otherwise, I remind you, when you bid and buy today, you'll see it on the screen there. That's the REA's buying and selling guide. When you place a bid today, you bid acknowledging a couple of things, but the first one being that you've received one of those. A couple of handy tips. There are some extra copies out in the foyer there if you'd like one. You also acknowledge you've done your homework, you've completed all, ticked all your boxes that you need to do, and you also agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale. That being our most important document here in the auction room, because you are bidding on that cash unconditional basis, and of course agreeing to those terms. Now, we've made those documents available to you in a draft format. We've finalised those now. They're available outside. It's that document that you will be signing if you are one of our lucky purchasers today. Now, on the front page of that document, at the bottom there, it's the conduct of auction, what I like to call my rules or terms of engagement here. Now, I'm not going to go over everything in full. No need to do so. Like I say, you've done your homework, so you don't need me to rattle on about it. But I do want to just bring up a couple of points. The first one being vendor bidding. Now, to be nice and clear and hopefully maybe answer any questions you may have around this, vendor bidding is the seller's way of saying to you, the buyers, thanks but no thanks, essentially. If you hear me place a vendor bid, and be very clear, I'm the only person authorised to place vendor bids here today, they'll always be labelled as a vendor bid, and always at a level well below my confidential reserve price, that of course the level that I'm permitted to sell the property for, okay? So again, if you hear me place a vendor bid, treat it as a bit of encouragement. We've got a little bit of road to travel, but we're certainly heading in the right direction there. Not placing it against you, placing it alongside you to get you to the end goal, which of course we know it is home ownership today. The other thing I'll be nice and clear on, phone registrations. That's what we term it. But essentially, if we have any bidders or buyers planning to bid via the telephone, they'll need to have signed paperwork prior to bidding today. Now, I have received a couple of telephone registrations today, so I'll alert you to that telephone interest as each individual auction arises. If I don't let you know, well, you can be pretty confident that the competition that sits here in the room. Other than that, I briefed on it just before, but it is just what happens if you manage to buy one of our properties today. Well, firstly, pat on the back, handshakes all round, but we've got some business to get done first. We need to sign the contract, of course, that formalises everything, and we need to arrange and pay the deposit. We ask 10% of the purchase price payable upon the completion of auction, and then the balance is payable on or before settlement date there. Now, hopefully that's nice and clear for you. If you've got any questions, I'd be happy to take them now, otherwise we'll continue forward. No, good. I knew they'd done their homework, so that just shows. Now we'll see our first property on the screen in just a second. It is 12A Seaview Road. As they enter stage right over here, it's Jacqueline Unsworth and Jane Cross, who have been proudly marketing this exceptional offering down there in Odomodi. It is 12A Seaview Road. That's how you and I and the postman know it, but it is more formally known as a cross-lease freehold, firstly an estate in fee simple, an undivided half share, 855 square metres more or less, and secondly that estate and leasehold. Now it's all contained under the record of title SA 34D Folio 264. Now I've got your move-in date, or your settlement date, is the 22nd of August 2024, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. And your chattels list, a nice healthy chattels list there for you. There's been no late changes to the documentation all has been circulated to you. Now, the further terms of sale, just bear with me because there are a couple of points I note and one being added at a later date there. So 23.1, notwithstanding clause 9.35, the vendor has added a toilet to the bathroom using good quality materials, a good workman, tradesman-like standard there. They've got the plumber in to do it all as well. At their cost, they've applied to the Tauranga City Council for that COA, the Code of Acceptance. It hasn't been issued yet, but of course it details to you what happens if it hasn't been issued in time for settlement, and if it has, no problem, everyone's happy. It also details for you who's at the cost there, and of course that's all written down here as the vendor. So if you do have interest in this one, no doubt you've been made aware of it, and if you have any questions, let me know, otherwise we'll proceed with the property. Good, wonderful. Let's take a look at it. It is that classic 1950s home. It's been lovingly updated. You get that nice modern living now. You can bask in the sunlight. You can see it breaking through there. You get that nice open plan living, large windows. They frame those stunning views out there. I think you can see all the way across to the golf course over there. You get Moao in the background as well. But the heart of the home, it is that stylish kitchen. You get all the Bosch appliances, the nice gloss white cabinetry. It is all that engineered stone bench top. So you know you're getting good quality in a home like this. Now your new deck, well, that extends your living space. Both perfect. If you want to relax or perhaps you want to entertain, you've got options there. And your location, well, we know how good it is. You're close to the CBD. You've got the Beretta shops. You're zoned for Pillins Point Primary. And of course, you get that. You marry up the charm of yesteryear with that contemporary convenience. So guys, here's your chance for this delightful sanctuary here at 12A Seaview Road. I put it to you, I call to you now for an opening bid. Start us away if you will, it's in your hands, you dictate the number and we'll see if we help you there. No problem, not going to pave the way for you, I haven't let you start it off. And I'll call it 3 times, and if nothing further, I do know we've got conditional interest watching online. Give you a chance here, but I call it to you. Once for a start, twice, third, as we look for that cash unconditional interest. No problem. We're going to close the auction. You've got some phone calls to make, but a good property like this, good location. I'm sure we'll see a nice sold sticker out front shortly. Good luck, no problem. Auction is now closed. Okay then, well, like I say, continuing on, we will at 111/6 Adams Ave. Dirk Burley, working out of our Mount Longanui office, and doing an exceptional job, as he always does, accompanied by his manager there. Doing a wonderful job, but it's nice and easy, or it's easy to do a good job when you're working with good quality property in good quality locations. This one here, it's a stratum in freehold. It's principal unit 111 together with accessory unit 111A and 111B. All the units comprised and described under that record of title 68D Volio 681. That's all contained in that South Auckland Land Registry office. Now you've got 10 working days from the issue of the code compliance certificate. So once that comes through, 10 working days from then, and you can move on and start enjoying this property and certainly the location. Further terms of sale, just bring to your attention 9.31 of the general terms and conditions has been varying to the extent that the vendor, not having been in occupation of the property, they don't make any warranties to your chattels or everything else, etc. there. 24, the vendor agrees to pay all final special levies for the remedial works as invoiced by the body corporate as per section F in that pre-contract disclosure statement, and any monies paid to the body corporate by the vendor that exceed the required amount for that remedial project will be refunded to the vendor there at the time determined by that body corporate. The property itself, well, let's take a look. It's modern living, it meets that vibrant heart of Mount Maunganui. Beautifully upgraded, offering 2 spacious bedrooms there. You get the sleek bathroom, the underfloor heating, perfect for unwinding after a busy day down the beach. The open plan kitchen, dining, living, they provide that contemporary space for you. Maybe you're entertaining, or you've got that deck out there, you're going to get lots of sunlight through, you've got the picturesque views of Moao up there as well. A good colossal basement, there's storage that caters for all your needs, and surfboards right through to the bike, so that you probably don't need a car here because everything it is right on your doorstep. But of course you've got Main Beach. We know how good that is as an asset to our new home. You've got Pilot Bay if you fancy sheltering a little bit from the wind in there perhaps, and of course you've got the hot pools if you fancy a soak. You've got plenty of options here. Dirk, I'm told it's pet friendly as well. Absolutely. So if you do have the furry one that you want to bring along, certainly can accommodate that. It's a good beachside lifestyle that is offered to you here at 6 on Adams. Versatility, charm, buyers, what do we say? Put it to you, start us away. Once again, give you a chance, but I'm not going to suggest a figure, I'm going to let you dictate it. But you've got to show me an opening bid, otherwise we close it down. Once, twice, third chance then, start us away, work with the cash, puts you in there first, otherwise we close it. No problem. We'll close that one as well too. A little bit more work to do on that one. But of course, welcome any offers now on paper. Auction is now closed.
Thanks, Kirk.
No. Okay, then moving forward, do appreciate your patience. It's number 17, Kirk Lane. No Hauihi. There has been Owen Phelps marking this one alongside Kristen Kate doing an exceptional job, as they always do. Exceptional every day, and we know that. But wonderful to have them up the front here representing this exceptional offering to you. It's a freehold estate. It is firstly their estate in fee simple, containing 834 square metres more or less. Secondly, their estate in fee simple. It's an undivided 1/17th share in 2,309 square metres more or less. That's all contained under that record of title 805286. Now your settlement date, I've got it there as 20 working days from the date of sale, or otherwise as mutually agreed upon. So you get a little bit of flexibility thrown in for your buyers, and your chattels list that is on the screen there, a gentle reminder of what is included and certainly what's there for you come move in day. Now, a modern family dream, that's what you're getting here at 17 Kirk Lane. You get that comfort, you get that convenience. You can step inside to that expansive open plan kitchen, dining, lounge area. It's a well-equipped kitchen that you get, as you can see on the screen, perfect for preparing those meals. Perhaps if you're entertaining, well, you're going to love entertaining when you can base yourself around a kitchen like this. You've got that spacious living area, so comfort, well, we've absolutely ticked that box there. At the home, you get the 4 bedrooms, you get the master ensuite, got the walk-in wardrobe, a must on most people's shopping lists these days. The family bathroom, the separate toilet, that caters to the needs of all the busy household lifestyle that we know now. Is basically convenience. If we wrap it up in one word, it is convenience. Of course, out the back there, the fully fenced backyard, it's safe, good, enjoyable space for the young ones or maybe the furry friends. Your nice, desirable suburb here in Ohauidi. It's a home that truly offers you a peaceful lifestyle. It's number 17, that's 17 Kirk Lane. I put it to you now, buyers, to start us away as I call to you for an opening offer. Once again, I am happy to work with you, you've just got to start it off. But I'll give you an opportunity. Once again, I call it 3 times. And if not, we work with the conditional parties, of which I know we've got some phone calls to make. Here's your opportunity. Once the chance. Twice I called it to you then. And third we go. Alright, looks like it's going to be good news for the conditional buyers. We'll close the auction. And of course, the conditional buyers, they can have at it now. Kristen, we're going to be busy. Good luck to you. And of course, to your sellers who I know are watching online, good luck. Look forward to seeing this one sold shortly.
Thanks,
No problem. Alright, moving forward, you'll see it on the screen there. It's our next property. It's lot number 4 today. It is number 8, bar 34, Meadow Street. Charlotte Gardner, working out of our Pakamara office, pretty much covering every inch of the coastal strip down there, and certainly a wonderful option for you here. Good living, good location. Let's have a look at the legal description. It's all contained under the record of title 686268. It is 176 square metres more or less of freehold land. Now 20 working days from the date of the agreement. or otherwise as mutually agreed. So again, a rather standard amount of time, but we give you the option of flexibility thrown in there. Chattels, no changes, Charlotte, I assume, as you see on the screen there. And under the further terms of sale, just note that clause, we'll call it a due diligence in regards to the LIM report that has been provided for you. Now you're nestled in that secure complex. You'll see it there. It's perfect, a nice beach town, a bolt, maybe a family batch or even an Airbnb. The options are there for you. Now you get those 3 well-placed bedrooms across the 3 levels here. You get privacy, whilst maintaining that nice unified feel. The centralised open plan living area, well, that promotes seamless movement and interaction. You get the slider access to the exterior balcony, nice fresh air through, you get the serene views, you've got established trees and bird life sort of surrounding you in your immediate surrounds. You can enjoy that convenience of that internal access garage and of course that enviable proximity to the Mount Maunganui boutique retail and dining. For the active ones out there, which we know there are a few of you, maybe the nearby tennis courts, the hockey fields, and of course that new skate park which we drive past there. Exceptional offering for you. You've got opportunities abound awaiting for you. It is 8 Miro Street. And I call to you now. You know the drill, opening bid starts away. Here's your chance, as I call it to you. First opportunity then to start. Twice. Third call at 8 Miro Street. No problem. Look, we're going to give you an indication on this one. We're going to close the auction. We are going to formally price the property today. I've got here $760,000.
Yep, great buying in this location, Jordan, so close to the Mount.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have thought being this close to the Mount Maunganui, you're at $760,000. That's an investment into your future if I ever saw one. Now, price, if you're interested, get hold of Charlotte. She'll be happy to help you out. Go out there and let's get it sold.
Will do. Thanks, Jordan.
No worries. Okay, here we see it on the screen. It's 19A Cook Street, Ranjit Singh, moving out of our EVES on Cameron office. Ranjit, you've been a busy man, I know, and it's only ramping up, but doing a wonderful job marketing this one down there. If you're anywhere around this area down there in Gate Park, I can guarantee you will have driven past one of Ranjit's signs. And at 19A Cook Street, I wouldn't be surprised if you stopped and took a look at the property right behind it there. It is a freehold estate. It's 389 square metres, more or less, all contained under that record of title 64C, folio 342. 90 days from the date of the agreement, or otherwise as mutually agreed there. So a fairly healthy amount of time. I imagine we've got tenants in place or something like that. Is that's okay, no problem. So 90 days gives everyone ample time to get everything sorted before we can move in there. And your chattels again on the screen for you. Just note under the further terms of sale, the solar energy system on the property that's owned by Solar Zero. So 23.0 details basically how that changeover works for you. Prior to settlement, the vendor shall execute a transfer and a novation of energy services agreements. We get all that signed away and subject to it being approved, you now own that Solar Zero. You're now contracted to it rather. So like we talked about, it is a wonderful solid 3-bedroom home. It's a good weatherboard home, perfect maybe if you're a first home buyer. Perhaps if you're an investor, you might like the look of this one as well. That living area, you boast that cosy fire, get you nice and warm. Your family's going to be absolutely thrilled by it as we negate the last of these cooler months. Before it heats up, when the summer comes, well, no problem. Open up those doors, you get the breeze blowing straight through. Not a problem at all. You've got minimal grounds and maintenance, so you can spend your afternoons soaking up the sunshine. You've got that inviting deck, we would have seen it on the screen just a moment ago, but perhaps put your favourite, there it is right there, and I can certainly imagine myself sitting there with my favourite drink in hand. Maybe you're having a barbecue, you've got some friends over, well, you've certainly got the opportunity to do so. The single carport, additional off-street parking, that's convenience in a nutshell for you, and of course you are walking distance. The Gate Park Shopping Centre, the supermarket, the New World there, good one for you. You've got the 19 mega if you do fancy any DIY projects, and of course all the schools, the hospital, everything else that's right there. It's a hard to beat location, it's a great opportunity for you. Put it to you then, buyers, start to 19A Cook Street. Happy to work with you. It's the cash interest I'm talking to. I give you that first chance, knowing that we've got conditional buyers waiting in the wings. But here's the opportunity for you. Once to start us away, twice. Third chance, 19A Cook Streets. Okay, well you've had your head start, cash buyers, we open it up to everyone. Close the auction, but we are going to price the property today. The property is now priced and advertising an asking price of $690,000. I would say wonderful buying, $690,000, given how close you are to all of those wonderful amenities nearby. And of course you've got a good solid 3-bedroom weatherboard home on top. Now priced $690,000. If you're watching here in the room or down the line, Ranjit will be here to take your phone call. Good luck to you, and of course to the sellers there, Ranjit. Thank you. No problem. Okay then, we're going to battle conversations here, but I can tell you, as I'll let them move to the back of the room.
Okay, I'll go to the back. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go, folks. Look, basically the reason we've got multiple conversations to have registered telephone interest on this property, so making it nice and clear to you. The property in question, it is number 7 Reinhardt Street, Papamoa East. Dirk Murray back again, doing a wonderful job, as he always does, marketing this one. Let's get on with it. It's a freehold estate, it's 580 square metres, more or less, all contained under that unique identifier. It is 633619. Now the channels list, just note the gas fire, the fan's not working there in the spark wall and the cover there, as is no vendor warranties for the spark wall or the cover. You get 20 working days from the date of sale, plus a little bit of flexibility should you need it, but otherwise that's what we work towards, excuse me. Chattels, nice healthy list there, as we touched on, all there to greet you, and in fact we'll let you through just a few days prior to check everything as you viewed it as well. Now, a home that perfectly captures that laid-back, beach-centric lifestyle, and of course you're in a nice, charming and up-and-coming suburb there, out in Papamoa East. Inside you can discover that area, open-plan living area, you get that impressive, nice high stud through the property, makes it feel a lot bigger than it is, not that it's not big already. A good central kitchen, seamlessly connecting that nice louver-covered patio space, ideal if you are entertaining adults. That's where you're going to go out and relax. While the kids, well, they can enjoy that media room. Perfect for the cosy movie nights. And of course you've got the spacious bedrooms, the multiple bathrooms there, the master suite, that's the private sanctuary here in the home. And of course you get the walk-in wardrobe, the ensuite there, and the private slider leading out to where you'll find yourself in the spa pool. Practicality that meets luxury. That's how you'd sum it up. You get the double garage, the ample storage in that dream laundry room, and of course the sprinkler system there ensures you can have a nice lush lawn, which every man loves, and probably woman as well, but I can speak from experience, every man loves a nice green lawn. You are in a nice quiet street, you're 600 metres from the Golden Sands School, close to the beach, and that home is charmed, its practicality, its location, it is everything you could want from your next home. Put it to you then, buyers. I'm going to let you start it away. I'm happy to work with you.
950, Jordan?
950, I take it. Perhaps a little optimistic, but I take it. Welcome you on the phone at 950 there. At 950. Chase maybe a 20,000 rise then. Happy to work with you. See if we got you then. Yeah, 970. Welcome in. Good luck again, sir. At 970. Appreciate you working with me. It's against you on the phone here. But at 970 and 90, the 20 retort. At 20 now we are on top. At 90, do we say 1,010,000 for you if you like? My advice be travel in 20s. 1,010,000. Good, I love it. Take my advice, we'll get you there, sir. At 1,010,000, puts you back in front. At 1,010,000,
About 20, Jordan?
I'd say 30 would be a better move.
30.
Got you there at 1,030,000, moving in the 20s still, and that's the way to get there. We can break it down brick by brick, or we can try that knockout blow. I give you the chance here, sir, and of course I keep my eyes peeled on my other buyers around the room. But at 1,030,000, I've got it with you on the back wall there. Can I say 50 for you then, sir? I give you the call. It is a once now in favour of my telephone bidder on the back wall there at 1,030,000. Twice now at 1,030,000 with you on the phone there. I'll let you reduce that increment if you like. I can take a 10 now if you feel it. But at 1,030,000, I've got it on the back wall. 35. Oh, I didn't say you could reduce it to that much. How do we say 40? Puts you back in front. 35. I'll work with with you there. I'm not going to step over in the street. I won't do it in the auction room either. At $1,035,000, it's with you here, but I would still suggest staying in the 20s on the back wall.
$1,050.
At $1,050,000 we are. Absolutely a 15 rise it is. At $1,050,000. And it's a strong move. Don't worry, keep your eyes on me. The screen will catch up, I promise you that. At $1,050,000 here, I call to you. Happy to take the fives though. I'm not going to try and guess what your strategy is, sir. I'm happy to work with you. But at the moment, I work with our highest bidder on the back wall.
55.
And 55, like it, and it's a good move there. Puts you back in front at $1,055,000.
60 grand. Jordan, sorry.
No problem. There's multiple auctioneers here, and one of us is just a touch shorter. That's no problem. At $1,060,000, I've got it with you. Everyone who knows us knows the joke, and if you don't, no problem. Just turn around, you'll see him on the back wall. At $1,060,000 now, though, I've got it with our bidder on the telephone. I take the 5 if you like, and I keep my eyes peeled on the rest of the room. But at $1,060,000, it's here on the back wall with our telephone buyer. I pull it away once at $1,060,000. Twice at $1,060,000. Third chance at $1,060,000 with you on the telephone now. Okay, look, I'm just going to pause. We'll have a conversation, get some instructions. We'll go from there. We'll come back to that one shortly. Thank you. Okay, thanks for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. 7 Raiha Street. We've had a conversation with both our buyer and, of course, with our seller there. And although our seller has amended their expectations on the property, I'm not at a level where I'm permitted to sell the property to you. So I do open it up to the floor there to increase on that level. You need to let me know now, otherwise we close it down. We work with conditional buyers as well. This is your opportunity if you're in a cash position. Perhaps if you'd like to have a conversation also, you just need to bid again, put yourself in front, we'll give you that opportunity. But of course at $1,060,000, I'm not for sale here, and I give you 3 calls now. Once, twice, third chance to improve. No problem. Look, Duke, we're going to close the auction there. Obviously, some interested parties. That goes without saying. But we'll see if we can maybe close the gap to where we need to be, at least with those conditional buyers now as well. Good luck to you there. And well, that does conclude our auctions today. Do appreciate you coming out, folks. Really do. Go out there, enjoy the rest of the sunshine. And of course, we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.